Yeah, I'll take one of them.
Well, they were from
think
your
everybody
loot of
else
the
who wanted
church.
one, yeah. You looted them in the first place. You just weren't here to collect. And I think everybody else who wanted one got one from somewhere else.
Well, all right, that's 3, you say?
Yep, 3d20.
You should also make note you have a lot of money. It was tagged somewhere how much you were given. It's a lot.
See if I can go. It was 8,000 something.
Okay, so 11. Let's see. Is that Mists of Confusion? And then 20 is Weathercraft. That one's totally safe. And nothing can go wrong. And then 3 is Dark Delusions.
What, like torching Havana?
There's nothing delusional.
No, that
about
was very real.
You know, no, you mean we made it real.
Hey, Jared, how many bodies total do you think are left from these ships?
A very nice amount.
Well, at this point, the ships, like 2 of them exploded. You can roll me another. You tell you what, you can have. You roll 3d20, and that's how many bodies are left that are salvageable.
Yeah, we were doing a lot of work with Grape Shot there.
Well, that's what we found to be more effective.
8,313. Oh, I thought you were gonna put "not nice" in front of it.
Well, Spook, those 35, those are all up to you to reincarnate. AGR tried to kill me the last time I was reincarnating, so.
You have 69 bodies left you had 69, and then I just added the 35 to that. That's not counting the 68 that are yours that are active.
Gotcha.
Oh, so we have 69. That was the
You have a
number I
total of
couldn't find.
104 between the two.
You have 104 corpses on your ship.
Yeah, you had already squirreled away 69 that you hadn't transformed yet.
That was the number I couldn't find. I was looking for. I knew it was in the 60s. I just couldn't remember what it was. Well, Spectre, you get about half of those going, and then if you're still alive, maybe I'll shoot my shot, try to get some more too.
Well, then.
Oh yeah, Hayes had to
Suzanne
fend
Todd.
off some birds last week.
When some downtime presents itself, we will get into that.
I can't recall. Of the ships we managed to capture, did any of them have any valuable cargo?
They were pirate hunters. They didn't have any valuable cargo. The flute that exploded almost certainly didn't even have anything aboard. It was literally just a bait vessel.
Well, it had some explosives aboard.
Well,
Had.
yeah.
Then it exploded.
Now there's not an aboard for it to have anything on. You know what, though? You guys probably would have looted the bodies. So we'll say roll 10d100s. Okay. That's how much silver you find among all of the dead. Those were pretty good rolls, too.
I
How you're going to divvy that up is up to you.
Well, I don't think we're going to be keeping all of the ships, so we'll combine it plus the sale price of the ships we don't want to keep, and then that'll be what we distribute.
Yeah, you have a lot of boats.
Indeed.
All right, you want to go... How do we want to handle this to organize it? Because you have these 2 boats you haven't done anything with yet. There's no crew aboard. You have no way to get them home yet.
How does we can tow them, right?
Yeah, reasonably.
We have other big ships that can tow them. Are all of the, except for those 2 ships, are all of the other ships at least crewed to be saleable?
Mine isn't.
The hot
Mischief
seat's at
isn't
0.
either.
The mischief's at 0. The voodoo's at 0. The jackass is at 19.
Okay, so
The rising dead is okay.
Hang on, let me just. How many crew do we have?
tow them all.
we have
Okay.
plenty of crew to get you guys saleable, except for the 2 that get towed.
So the sitting Dutch is at 40, just enough to sail. The diplomat is at 171, so they have an extra 21.
For combat ops, I thought that was.
Sorry, combat ops. I shouldn't say sail, I should say combat.
So yeah, Dutch has
To
more than
fight.
plenty to sail. It needs
The
10
sitting
to
Dutch
sail.
has enough to fight, barely. The diplomat has 21 more than they need to fight. The rising dead has 28 more than they need to fight, and a lot more in the hold. And due to the effectiveness of anti-personnel rounds, I am going to be making an adjustment. This is going to, going forward, when targeting crew, we are not going to ignore armor, but we will reduce it 1 tier. So
You're talking about for
if it
small
is-
arms?
For whatever you're using to target crew.
Right, broadsides were already affected by armor. That's why I'm asking.
Right. I am saying they are now equal, but they are both, like for the Rising Dead, if you were targeting something with a D6 hull, while you're using anti-personnel, it only counts as a D4. If it's a D4, it counts as a D2. If it's a D2, it counts as 0. So anti-personnel can bypass the armor a little, but not completely. That way,
Gotcha.
hopefully, it's slightly less of a slaughterhouse.
We do have 85 skeletons that could crew some vessels, aye?
You don't want them crewing vessels. They're not good at it.
Well, it's just to sail them back to where we're going.
They will have a negative crew skill, but they can sail. I would probably recommend you have a player on the ship captaining, though, if they are going to sail, because they definitely they can crew a ship, but they can't really captain a ship. They're not like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, they don't have any brains.
spread around the brains, but send the army to crew the vessels back to shore.
Well, I think if we're going to do that, we'd want to keep the skeletons on your ship so you can captain them, and we take the humans off your ship and put them on other ships.
That
Yeah,
seems
that
like a
makes more
bad
sense.
idea.
No, it doesn't. You're the necromancer. Skeletons ain't gonna listen to shit.
Yeah, but before we get into combat again, you're gonna need a crewed ship.
That's my point. The other ships, if they're being captained by skeletons, are going to be swatted aside if we get into combat again. With
So your
humans at
crew-
the helm, they'll at least stand a fighting chance.
Your crew has a +2 skill. If you were to replace this whole crew with skeletons, which you have plenty enough to do, you would go from a +2 to a -2. But these 88 would be free to +2 another vessel, or 2, because there's enough of them to do that. And these would
I don't want to give up all of my skilled crew.
You can get more haze. We're just trying to get them back to port.
You just tell 'em.
Having the skilled crew on the smaller, faster ships that can maneuver and hit, and then having the skeletons so you can run up and bash into somebody and load them onto their ship.
Now, that being said, the smaller ships do have a lower crew skill. Those same crew on my ship are the difference between a -1 and a 0.
Actually, no. Put all the skeletons and haze on the hoplite, or whatever, the really fast one, until we get it
Nazi?
back to port. No. The one
Oh,
that goes 7. That way you can run right into ships before they can hit him.
Which is the one that goes 7?
The
San Hippolyto.
actually,
does that one-
that's a really good idea.
It's stripped down. It has no armor and no guns, basically.
Oh, well.
Yeah, it's
I
a
want that.
I'm gonna
sleeked
be-
light frigate.
Boarding
Yeah,
frigate?
I'm gonna be captaining that one eventually.
It only has 3 cargo space, and instead of a D4 hull, it has a D2 hull, but it's buffed to hell with speed.
Oh, that's an interesting idea. And then I could have the jackass be your escort. Draw some of the
Yep.
fire away from the unarmed, unarmored ship.
I do believe it is armed.
No, it's not armed. Didn't they just say
It's
that?
armed.
No,
Oh, it is
it's,
armed.
it's just not
I
as
said
armed
it's
as a
stripped down.
frigate would normally
Oh,
be.
it's underarmed and
undergunned.
unarmored.
Yeah, it's lightened up.
Okay.
It's not undergunned, but the armor is
I thought it had 1 D8. My
No.
bad, I missed that.
it's not undergunned at all. It's just
Under
lightly
armor.
armored.
Well, we have 4 ships that are capable of towing 4 other ships. So why don't we have our 4 ships just tow the other 4, and then I could take the skeletons and go aboard that one.
Just for the ride back, because then if we do get into combat, well, no, you take enough skeletons to crew that ship, and then an extra complement for like a offloading Roman style. So what's that thing need to sail and fight? The
He basically
San
should take
Hippolyto.
all the skeletons because they're going to get chewed to pieces on the way in.
yeah, 48. So that means you can have
96.
96 on there.
I've got 85.
Right, so you've got some
Throw them
headroom.
all on there, then yeah.
Make that
For now.
our undead boarding barge that we throw at enemy vessels to quickly slam them with skeletons.
Well, wait, but Spectre, why don't you do that? Bring the rest of the bodies, and then you could just keep reincarnating as you go.
I'm having a hard time understanding what's happening because you guys,
I'm
it's the
literally making a
fastest ship in the
recommendation.
fleet, and he doesn't want.
No, I want it, and I'm making the recommendation of putting the skeletons on there just for the ride back to Tortuga and then putting them all back. I'm not saying keep them on there. If we
Yeah.
do get into an encounter and get into combat, having them on that ship is going to be more viable than having them on your galleon for the ride back. For our current crew amount, because like Under said, they're going to get shredded to pieces as you close in.
What do you think, Spectre?
Let me see. I can theoretically make up to 42 skeletons per day, assuming good rolls. Like perfect rolls every time. However, the actual number of skeletons is likely to be lower due to, say, not great rolls. It could possibly be as low as, oh, one moment,
Just assume half.
35, assuming that all of the rituals go off without a hitch. But if they don't, then that number could be, as low as 0.
I really would like Spectre to continue to exist.
But I can
Oh.
start trying to crank them out now if you want.
Quick question. Where in the world are we right now?
You are off of the coast of South America. You're like on the Spanish Main.
All right. What's our travel
Close
time
enough
roughly to Tortuga?
to Tortuga. I'd have to get out the map. If
Because
somebody
that'll basically determine
wanted
your
to make
time.
my life incredibly easy, they could post the map in Discord so I wouldn't have to deal with it. That would be great.
Let me grab it from my links.
Spectre, I was asking, how do you feel about taking the undead army aboard that fast ship and leading the way?
Oh yeah, I could do that. I should warn you that though that where is it here? Oh, there are like 12 windows up. The last 3 ships I crewed all sank.
Exactly why I want to get you off the Rising Dead. I think we got a plan. We tow the other ships. Spectre takes the undead army and all the fresh corpses onto that boat, and as we sail back, he'll be reincarnating. And should we come into trouble, we will have the undead army lead the charge. Sound good to all? Yes.
Look, I'm just a quartermaster. I don't make major decisions.
All Captain,
Congratulations,
you
you're
can.
promoted to major.
But
Well, I think there's no objections. That's the plan. Make it so.
Oh, that's not my copy of the map. Sorry, I'm looking at it from the thumbnail.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
That map.
Beautiful. Thank you. I was about to have to go like rip another copy from my actual file. I'm like, what the hell did I?
I just open them in browser and bookmark them.
Yeah, that only
Alright,
works as long as they're in Discord, which is not permanent anymore.
So, if you see the fleur de lis to the like above north on the compass rose, you guys are in that hex. Does that help?
Yeah.
It would probably take about 2 days to get to Port Royal. Maybe another 2 to get to Tortuga, depending on the route. If you made a straight shot, you would get there late on the 3rd day.
Well, going straight shot wouldn't be a bad idea. It'd lower our chances of running into Spanish because we'd be hugging French coast.
Onward!
All right. So we've transferred the skeletons and we're taking the other ships under tow.
Think so? Say, let's figure out our organization. So the Hippo has got the skeletons on it, so that's 85 crew. And that'll be lead ship with myself and Spectre on it.
You want me on your ship? Help with the gunnery?
Probably be better on a different ship because
I was
San
gonna say
Hippolyto's
on the
not a
Diplomat.
gunship. Yeah.
Yeah, the
You
Diplomat's the
could
heaviest
come
hitter on the
aboard
Rising Dead.
my ship, fellow.
Well, the Diplomat's the big gunship. That's probably where you'd be best.
All right.
Fine, then come aboard my ship.
Well, he's got bigger guns.
It's not always about the size.
But it is.
I always knew you were a size queen.
I like big guns and I cannot lie.
Okay, who is on which vessel at the moment? I didn't make a token for Hayes. I'll make a token for Hayes, but that'll have to wait.
That'd be Spectre and Bo and Gregorio are on the San Hippolyto.
Wait, what do you mean you didn't make a token? I thought I picked my picture.
No, you picked a picture for
Oh,
the
you're-
skeletons.
You're Greybeard. You're right here. I did it. Okay. Who else is on
That's
the
the
San
wrong-
Hippolyto?
Well, he's not on the Hippolyto.
Okay, what's he on? The Rising Dead?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're on the San Hippolyto.
Yep. And
And
Bo
who-
is as well.
Okay. All right. Under
Yeah, sorry. What?
diplomat. Where are you at?
I'm on the diplomat. Yeah,
Okay, you're on there with the voodoo.
yeah, captain.
So Bo, Hook, Gregario, Greybeard. Where's Lobster Legs right now?
I'm on my ship, on the Jackass.
You guys play fucking musical chairs with these boats too. All right. And then Mister's Papa Jose, right? Where's
That's
where's he at?
Gilbert.
Gilbert's Papa. Mister is
Yeah,
playing
Mr. is Limerick.
Limerick.
I don't believe you.
Oh, I didn't.
You don't have a
I didn't
token
make
for
it.
him.
Okay, that's fine. Where do we want to put Papa Jose?
Since we're towing the hot seat boats, I would just say on the diplomat. That way he's, less likely to be on a ship that gets sunk. There's no players here to play it.
I'm not too worried about it if he's not here, but just so he's somewhere.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that was the correct hex, by the way. I didn't see that at first.
Oh, yeah. I was going to pull it into an editor and put you are here with a little pin, but I was lazy.
But yeah, so you guys sail your way to Tortuga?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Well, it goes fine. There's a lot of French naval activity in the area. They have frigates zipping up and down the coast. There seems to be something going on. But
Can we ascertain what?
I mean, nobody's firing on you or trying to chase you, so it's probably fine.
Do they look like patrols more so, or more like exercises?
Both.
Okay. Yeah, probably
Quest.
because the Spanish has more boats in the area now, because of us.
So they're seeing increased Spanish activity because of us and increasing their activity.
How long have we been sailing?
How long have you been sailing since the last battle?
Since this reorganization we just did.
I mean, at this point, you haven't reached Tortuga yet, so probably 2 days.
2 days to okay, hold. I got a roll for skeleton.
Okay.
Yes. Skeletons. Yes.
All right,
How many
so
do
that's
you
gonna
get?
be that'll
Uh,
be sorry, what's that? Apologies, coughing fit. So that will be 6 to start with. Hold on. I'm gonna do ritual rolls and then the skeleton rolls separately. Saves time. Okay. And that actually passes because I'm doing these for 1 hour each. So that brings it down from, what is it, 12 to... No, wait, no, it doesn't pass, does it? It would need to be an 8. Okay, devil's luck that. Okay. Devil's luck that.
Oh, and you guys can re-roll your Devil's Luck. By the way, we're just going to do that at the top of every session. Spook, if you've still got some left, you're welcome to use that first. I understand.
Ah, thank you. And
Here,
then
I'll
I'll
do mine.
devil's luck that.
There you go.
And I'll use my last devil's luck on that.
Spectre, these rolls?
Yeah.
What?
What?
They're terrible.
Yeah, I know.
2, 3, 3, 1.
Okay, so that's successful. So that's 4. 3 remaining rituals. Reroll devil's luck. One remaining ritual. Okay, so that is
Oh, I do have a name picked out here.
and then that in addition
Let's
to previous that is
Loki's
36
fortune.
skeletons total. Or not 36, sorry.
Is that ready?
Close. That is 39 skeletons total. My mistake.
Plus your 23.
Yeah. And then I gotta roll for rituals again for the second day.
You're up to 62.
Oh, that's not it. Okay.
Ew. That's 5.
Hopefully that's enough to remind me that it's Undead Crew. Pirate
Oh,
Borg involves a lot
reroll.
more bookkeeping than I thought it would.
Reroll. And we're gonna stop there with wait, yeah, that's 3 of them, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
you
3
can
successful.
since you're on my boat, you can use my devil's luck if you want to roll one more.
Say,
I have 1 devil's luck. If you want to roll one more, you can use mine if you need it. Since you're on my boat. No,
no,
go
because
ahead.
I'm out of devil's luck, and as
I know
such,
I
I
have
don't.
one.
Yeah, but I don't want to have a boat with no devil's luck on it.
I see what you're saying. Quick, sail up and grab voodoo.
Let's see, 2.
Ah,
No, I'm kidding.
And that's 16 more skeletons. Well, apologies for the delay.
Not a problem. More skeleton is more fun.
78 now, plus my 68 brings our total to 146.
Uh, what?
We have 146 skeletons.
Is that right?
That is right. I had
78?
68. Spectre had 17, and he's now since increased it to 78.
So you moved all of yours, like you moved all of them to the Loki's Fortune. So if you had, I mean, that's fine, but then you would have less and he would have more. If you've only got 68 here.
Yeah, he has 78, and I have 68.
Okay. I just moved all the undead to Loki's because that's what I was told.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
all over there.
Yeah. Since
I-
they're undead,
I-
we're just, loading them in the cargo
I moved
hold,
all
standing upright.
85, not all 68 of yours.
No, all 146 are over there.
You put 146 on the Loki's Fortune?
Yeah.
It holds 96.
Well, you said it's got a cargo
That's
hold.
assuming they need to sleep, though, AGR. They're just standing upright in the cargo hold.
I
Just
mean, you can
dangle 'em off
definitely
the
fill the
back.
cargo hold, but it only benefits from that many at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Like active crew, yes, I understand that, but like the rest are just in cold storage in the meat locker.
Also, it was
Unfortunately,
originally.
this is a time period where the way to store as many human bodies on one ship has been optimized.
But they're
Yes.
not human bodies; they're just skeletons. There's no muscle.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Also, when he went over there was only 85.
Either way.
All I know is there's skeletons just everywhere. They're stuck in the rigging. They're dangling from the mast. They're hanging on to anything and everything.
That's totally
Somebody's
fine.
using one as
You
a
are
chair.
absolutely, you could fit probably substantially more zombies in there as long as you're willing to tell them they have to lay down in the cargo hold.
Yeah, stack them up like logs.
Oh god!
They just follow basic
God.
instructions.
Hold on.
I will tell you, if you want to know how many skeletons you can hold on the ship, I think the answer is 10 times that max crew number of 48, as long as all the ones that are not being used to sail are inside the hold.
I would say like a number per cargo slot. That's a lot, actually, AGR.
No, that's how many you can hold.
I had a lot of
I
clever.
like it.
I had a lot of clever, funny answers for this, but I think this one takes the cake.
Is it a clown car?
Oh goddamn! Once fucking.
I was gonna say, if it's not
Too
a
many
clown
notes.
car, I'm
There's too many
disappointed.
fucking. Too many goddamn fucking tabs. There it is.
There you go.
No.
I just love the one that pops out the top.
That is pretty funny.
Ah, there we go.
Oof.
Good old slave ship.
Ooh.
Who remembers that from history class?
Yikes. You can be even less humane with zombies, turns out.
Well, they don't breathe, they don't sleep, they don't eat. Oh, there you go. The Z train.
Okay. So you guys sail to Tortuga. You get there. There's a ship kind of around the bend before you kind of enter the bay that flags you down. It's a little sloop.
Captain, there be a little ship here with a message for you.
All right. What's the message?
I'm gonna chuckle if it's surrender or die.
God damn it, you son of a bitch. Why'd you have to go piss off the entire Spanish fleet? Fuck you. Sincerely, everyone.
Signed France. And then it's 200,000 pages of signatures. No.
You see, guys, we're important. We affected international relations between two completely different powers than we were trying to deal with.
3.
This is a French vessel, but it looks to be like a local fisherman or something. And he waves you down like he's waving his arms.
Like erotic. I mean, erotically.
He doesn't have like a. I don't know what gets you off, man. I don't know. But
Well-
no, he's just waving his arms to get your attention.
Lobster Legs is on the Jackass, right?
I am.
Why don't you sail over there and see what he's what's the big
Having
deal?
heard about.
Sure, I hail them.
Since your ship's all light and fast and you can get over there easily.
Okay.
Correct.
So you come alongside a little ways off, and you have like a conversation at shouting distance, or you come closer. What are you doing?
We can have a conversation at shouting distance first. I just want to find out what their deal is. I don't want to spook them.
Okay.
That's my job.
No, I thought that was Bo's job.
Well, he's on my boat with this. I'm sailing with this boat. Though.
Yeah, you're gonna spook them. Anyway,
Yeah, he's gonna say, I thought I recognized one or two of those boats. You might want to pay heed before you go sailing into port with all that.
why's that?
Port authority's cracking down.
The Port Authority in Tortuga is cracking down on piracy.
Well, somebody went and raided the Spanish treasure fleet, and Spain and France are allied, and now they've got this whole thing going. I've had my boat searched 4 times. They could see me from the fort almost the whole day. They still sent people out, searched my boat 4 times.
Well, thanks for the warning. I will definitely take heed.
That's bad.
I mean, nah.
Well,
The
it
British
means we
guy
can't
took all
dock.
the Spanish treasure. We took all the, ore and silver for value. We don't have any proof that we, raided the Spanish.
Aside from all these Spanish ships we're sailing.
You mean like,
No,
like
these
the
are fire
former
hunters.
treasure galleon that Hayes is piloting?
Yeah, the Loki's Fortune is literally a French ship that was gifted to Spain as an apology for being so lax out on pirates.
Oh,
It's
damn.
literally in their logbook.
I mean, and it got taken by pirates. Oh my god.
Apology accepted.
Now that's Loki's fortune if I've ever heard it.
Yeah, really.
So,
So we could go
Sure.
find a British port to dock in.
Your apology
Yep.
accepted.
That's what it should have been called. The
Raise
apology
the British
accepted.
flag. Good thing we didn't attack those British ships.
We're pseudo-allied with the British. Why would we attack British?
anyway, he's about to shout something else at you, and then he realizes he's got a fish on the line.
Oh yeah, I let him go back to his fishing.
What are you gentlemen doing?
So yeah, I returned to the fleet and told them the news.
Well, we might want to go hang low in Port Royal for a bit, let all this blow over.
Yeah, it might
Well,
be smart.
Oh, and Commodore, don't we have a wedding coming up that we need to attend?
In Port Royal?
Yes.
Yeah, so we should go back there anyway.
I forgot about that.
Oh, don't forget about the wedding. We're all going to the wedding. Didn't we have
Yeah.
wedding plans? Hint, hint.
Well, everybody else had wedding plans. Yes.
Do I need to find 163 tuxedos?
Just bow ties. You
Oh.
just see bow ties.
You're going to need to find a lot more than 153 tuxedos.
Port Royal it is. We come about.
Okay.
Now, given the plans we had before, I wonder if we shouldn't go through with that, because the last thing we want is all three countries deciding that we've become everyone's problem.
I mean,
Well-
that would be smart to not have that happen.
I mean, I wanted to do that because it would hopefully ingratiate the French to us. I forgot that they were allied with Spain, which
Yeah,
kind of
I didn't
sours
know
that
that
whole
either.
idea.
I mean, it'd be one thing if they weren't all going to agree we were assholes, but, you know,
No, that would be bad, I think.
yeah. So, we'll go to Port Royal, we'll settle up on the fleet here, and then have a good time at the wedding.
And it'd be a good spot to sell the ships too. Port Royal's big enough.
Mm.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
we can
you,
downsize after some operations. We have paint and stuff to rename that French ship so that they don't think it's a prize, right?
I mean, if we didn't bring paint, we fucked up.
It is considered bad luck to rename a ship without like a christening ceremony. But
We'll find some
mean,
small abandoned
you're a
island.
pirate,
We'll do a ceremony, and
I don't think it's the first time you've done it.
probably not. No.
I think we should do a little bit more than a christening. I think we ought to do like a refit that'll hopefully make these ships look different enough that we can maybe pass them off as being something other than stolen Spanish vessels.
Could switch the frigate over to triangle sail instead of square sail.
Yeah, like we could have them re-rigged. We could put on new figureheads.
Like if
new
it was
color
one
paint.
boat, yeah, you could disguise yourself as whalers or something, but like not this.
A fleet.
I'm
Yeah.
not saying disguise. I'm just saying make it look different. Like make it look like we got them from somewhere else.
I mean, nobody escaped, right? We took that last ship. No, you didn't chase that ship, did you?
There was a boat that got away. Yeah.
Yeah. So there is word that we have the ship. So yeah, we should go to Port Royal and disguise it quickly.
I suggest that we try to make them all look Dutch in whatever way we can without actually flying the flag.
So anyway, off to Port Royal. Let's see what happens there.
Technically speaking, you've still got like 2 weeks before the wedding.
Oh yeah, we'll spend time doing logistics.
Oh yeah, time and money. We got money. All we need is some time. 2 weeks is plenty.
All right, so we go.
Yeah. So the ship that we got, the Loki ship, is well known, right? It's a famous ship.
No, just
Famous? No.
it was a gift.
Yeah,
It's known that it was a gift.
It's one of several brand new French frigates. They're state of the art. They just came off the line, and it was given to Spain as an apology because France was deemed, at least in part, responsible for the rampant piracy in the region that has resulted in the loss of the Spanish treasure fleet.
I feel like we just ruined a good thing for a lot of people.
Oh well.
Yeah, but okay, I got all that. But my question was, is the ship easily recognizable to French or?
It is a brand new state of the art sleek frigate with immaculate lines. It is gorgeous, and it is brand new.
Oh, so the answer is yes. Okay, good.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much a guarantee wherever we go, they'll know that we're the one. Yeah, they'll know.
Not wherever we go. Well, I mean, England will know what we did, but they won't care.
That's true. England
yeah,
hates
Like,
the
if
French.
we were
Why
to
we're trying to get to Port Royal.
Yeah, if we were to rename it Apology Accepted, the British would think it was the most hilarious thing ever.
They would.
Yeah, they probably would.
That sounds like a deal. I'm down for that.
Let Gregorio have his. I'm sorry. Let Gregorio have his name. But yeah. What you guys make it to Port Royal? There's not really any issue there. I would load up the map, but I've already got the map prepped, and you guys have 2 weeks before the wedding, so there's no point.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go canvas shopping. You said it's pristine, right? So it's got like perfect white sails.
Yes.
Or there may be
but
some
they are
red
also
staining somewhere.
they are also upgraded sails.
Yeah, I don't want to replace the entire sails with new canvas. What I want to do is get large quantities of wood stain and pieces of canvas. I'm going to use the wood stain to change the color of the canvas, and then the pieces to make it look like patchwork. It shouldn't affect any of the capabilities of the sail. By just stitching a, like a black or brown colored piece on top of a bunch of sails that are stained brown with, wood stain.
You can absolutely do that.
I like where
it
your head's
hurts
at. I'd
me
also
deeply.
like to do that.
It hurts me deeply, but you are welcome to do that.
Yeah, what we're doing, AGR, is the equivalent of like pre-worn jeans, where we're just.
Oh, I know what you're doing.
Ugh.
It's an abomination, but you can do it.
Well,
That's
we don't want to be
wrong.
spotted and recognized easily, so.
What we're doing is putting like a vinyl wrap on a nice caddy to make it look like a Geo Metro.
Oh,
Exactly.
No. Oh, that's even worse.
In woodworking, there is a special type of cabinet face that is called antiqued, where you take beautiful, pristine, like oak or maple cabinets, and you beat them to shit.
Oh, I know.
I hate it.
That's just
It
wrong,
looks really
man.
cool when it's done, but God, is it like, why would you do that? That was such nice wood. So then we're also going to do that with the hull.
You know, the funny thing is the pants that I wear, like at my job, where they're constantly going to get worn out, when I got them, they were perfectly pristine, like fire-rated denim. Just like all dark blue, no wear.
And now you can tell everything you've had in your pocket for the last 3 years.
We're not quite there yet, but these are pretty well made. Big pockets.
I wear the Wrangler Rigid work line. They're canvas. You can get them in denim too. But they're phenomenal pants. Anyway,
Yeah, mine are Carhartt. Everything my company issues is all Carhartt.
So, you commit an atrocity, or several, really.
I wasn't done there. I was gonna take all the nice trim off the boat. Set out a bunch of guys with hammers to start denting and dinging the hull. And then going over that with white paint. Yep.
Oh, that poor boat.
We can put on some new styling, actually, make it, like, different.
Yep.
Everything
and then
he's
go over
doing
that with
is
white
stuff
paint.
that would be free. Putting on new styling would cost money.
I don't mind spending a little money on this. I want it to be distinct. I want to mislead people.
I was considering it, but I think just taking the styling off would be enough.
Well,
I mean, functionally,
I mean, what
but,
you'll end
like-
up with is still like a Spanish ship that's had all of the
it's going to
all
look
the
like
nice
a
parts stripped
French.
off.
It's going to look like a French frigate, except it's going to look like that car in the parking lot that's up on cinder blocks.
Yeah, well, in your case, French. In my case, Spanish.
Right.
So we're
Oh, you were
we're,
fine with it. My bad. I thought you were saying you didn't mind spending money on the Loki. I was like, you don't have to.
No,
It's okay.
no, I'm doing all this same stuff to my ship.
so we're
Gotcha.
docked at Port
Yep.
Royal,
Yes.
Yes.
and we're gonna be
Everybody
here.
all right with selling the Mischief's Bounty?
2
It's our
weeks.
weakest ship, so
Is
I
2
think
in
weeks?
terms of
so.
health and capacity.
2 weeks would be
It served
enough
us well.
time to upgrade some small arms, right, on a ship.
Yeah.
All right, I want
And-
to upgrade the or do extra swivels.
Okay. You can do that.
Are there any other ships that we can consider for sale? The sloops I know are good to keep because they have a good health pool, right?
Yeah, if anything, we should be selling the bigger ships.
We should probably get rid of the Sitting Dutch, to be honest.
Yeah, it doesn't have a good crew quantity.
It requires a lot of crew, it's slow, and it doesn't have the guns that the Galleon or the Man of War have.
Man, we're getting rid of all the old ships.
Oh, we're upgrading.
Yeah, out with the old, in with the new.
What are you doing with the crew?
Just
We're
Transfer.
getting rid of them too.
think it. No, I'm
No,
They're
no.
sold
Tra-
into slavery.
throw them on.
if we don't need them anywhere else, just throw them on the Man of War.
I was gonna say throw them, and then we can put all the skeletons in the hold. Put them on the Loki. Because I think that will run with 40, right? I forget what its numbers are. I need to put that on my sheet. Oh, I need 48. So I would need 8 more.
Speaking of, since we got 2 weeks of downtime, we just kind of want to hand wave the additional skeleton conversion.
Well, given that you'll just die if you keep rolling dice, I'm absolutely fine with that.
Yeah, 2 weeks he can just do 1 ritual a day. And uses Devil's Luck, ritual a day, Devil's Luck.
Well,
He would eventually reach it.
I want to reincarnate some too.
Can we
It-
finish
I mean-
something before we jump to something else, please?
Yeah, I was gonna say the converting the skeletons. Hayes, it doesn't matter who does it.
Let's finish selling our ships first.
Yeah,
You don't
And
even know how
figuring
much
out
you're
where
gonna
our
make
crew
yet.
go.
That's true.
yeah. And we don't know where our crew are gonna go. But the skeletons are literally just cargo that we throw on other people's ship when we're bored.
Okay.
All right, so
Uh,
of the Santa Cristo and the Voodoo's Child, those 2 brigs, are either of those worth getting rid of?
What is their armor and crew? It's not
Santa
bad
Cristo's
armor.
also been sleek.
Oh, speed. Yeah, we keep in that.
That one is, and I know
Pete,
I didn't mention it. This
Yeah.
one is part of that gift. It is also
you
French.
should take that.
What, the stripped
It's
down
7.
one? Yeah, but it's stripped down.
Yeah, but it's
It's-
fast.
Yeah,
It
but
holds
I
less
like a little
cargo.
security.
Oh, it's
I mean,
like
We're
part of
fast
yours.
enough.
He's still 40 HP.
Unless
It's 48. Wait, hold on. What category of ship is this?
It's a brig.
Brig.
it's a brig. It just, when I say stripped down hull, it just has less armor.
Oh, hold on.
Same HP.
And the guns? Actually, here,
Same
let me
guns.
get the brig open. Give me a second.
D8, D4. What's this? Put the jackass next to it so we can see him on.
Well, so yeah, so the Santa Cristo's faster than your current ship.
Has more health. Does need more crew to sail it, but that's not that big of a deal.
This is a brigantine,
Yes.
and its speed is 7,
Yeah.
but it doesn't have the minus D4 armor.
It has a minus D2 armor,
Ooh.
and
Which
it
the
has one
jackass
less
already
cargo
had,
space,
minus D2.
and it's already got the upgraded sails, which means it has an additional 3 to its speed.
So this really okay. Actually, then maybe I do want that.
It's an upgrade from your ship, yeah.
Shit, yeah, I'll take the Santo Cristo and rename it after we do all of the aforementioned to it, and I
Okay.
come up with something
So
better.
then jackass for sale then.
Well, we should rip all of the Actually, well, that's a whole
He
other
said-
question.
No,
said
he,
we
he
can't
said
do
no
that.
to that. Nah.
Okay, well, like
Too
we can't
much
even.
math.
Should take the crew
You know
with
what? Fair
though.
enough. Yeah, fair enough. Do we get a better price for it if it has all that on it?
Your upgrades?
That we didn't discuss.
I mean, yeah, it's probably going to help. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind spending more money to make the Santo Cristo better.
It's really dumb that you. Yeah, you can't click and drag the crew from ship to ship. That's a bit.
Okay, let me go to the upgrades table and see what I want to do to this now that we're in Port Royal.
Where do you mark extra swivels on your sheet?
I have it marked under the damage.
Yeah, I just did like for my small arms on the Mischief's Bounty, I just wrote 2d4 to indicate that I could deal that much damage with my small arms. Obviously, it would be +4, but I just put +2 so that I didn't,
How do you?
Okay.
Hey, since we're summoning all these skeletons and engaging in unholy rituals, the Santo Cristo could be called the Anto Cristo. Or the Ante Cristo. There we go. Until I come up with something better, that's what we'll go with. But we have to officially christen it, of course.
Hey, Spectre.
Yeah.
With some of that prize money, you can help upgrade the extra. We could get extra cannons on the Rising Dead.
Yeah, sure.
All right, we get extra cannons as well.
$32?
We can't have 32 broadsides.
What?
It's all guns. There's no hull, just more gun.
They're firing from the bottom of the ocean, but it's all.
No. There is a hull. It's just made out of zombies.
What?
These zombies.
Don't worry about it.
Cannon.
He mistyped when he was changing the 2 to a 3 and put 32. So
Okay.
for a second, you had 32 broadsides.
That's a lot of dice.
It is.
Spectre
ND10.
minus 6,500 for the upgrade from your funds.
Well, you just taking all of his money, huh?
Pretty much, yeah. Spent all of his money.
So we're gonna christen Loki's fortune.
Well, let's figure out selling the ships first. We'll christen and do everything later. Let's figure out what we're keeping, and we'll get to that.
You still have 2 ships to decide on.
I think we should just get rid of the hot seat and keep the Voodoo as the hot seat. Like keep it
Makes
named the
sense.
Voodoo, obviously, because it's
Yeah,
the
but add it
ship, the
to
name
that
we
role.
gave it. But I don't think keeping another sloop is worth it. Because that'll drop us down to 2 brigantines, the sleek frigate, a sleek brigantine, a sleek frigate, a galleon, and then the
The man
diplomat
of
is
war.
the man of war.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a much more manageable ship. Plus, it keeps our players spread out a little bit.
Well, I don't think we want to be spread out necessarily.
Yeah, that's may not
But
be
I mean,
efficient.
more compressed, not
Yeah, more
as spread
concentrated.
out.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
opposite.
more concentrated. I meant like evenly distributed, not
Gotcha.
spread
Right.
thin.
Which other one you said we're getting rid of?
I would say the hot seat. I'm going basically off of health. Health and the amount
It's
of
also
crew that's
the
needed.
sloops are so small that even
Mhm.
with the armor protecting them, anti-personnel weapons are just going to disable those sloops in just about every engagement we bring them to.
Yeah,
The
they
brig,
have a max of 20 crew.
The brig has enough crew.
Remember that I did
to
nerf
act
that
as
slightly. I still think it's true.
Yeah, I think the extra crew padding we get on the brigs is enough to at least keep it so they can get a couple of shots in before getting disabled.
And they can run too.
No,
Yeah,
this
one's
is
fast.
this is a much more manageable fleet. I like this. Yeah, get rid of auto.
Cent, did you upgrade the speed, or is
Yeah, I did.
is 5 up? 5 is upgraded. Okay.
Yeah, I gave it better sails, more swivels, and better swivels.
Okay.
So for
Okay, what are the upgrades on these?
On what, the Jackass?
The ones for sale.
Okay, so
I
I
can
know.
give you. Oh yeah, go Jackass first.
Yeah, okay, so the Jackass had upgraded swivels and extra swivels and improved sail.
So
What
plus
was
swivel
what?
and
What are the
plus
prices
sail.
of those 3 upgrades?
Oh, okay, let's see here. So the Jackass was a sloop. Why's the cost not listed here?
It's modified by the HP.
Oh, it's
Yes.
HP, not cost, right. So 30. Gotta do math.
Math is hard. Where's
The
my
process is
phone?
going to be the same for the other boats if anyone wants to get started
Hold
on
on, let
those.
me
Hang
get my
on.
calculator.
Yeah,
I
I'm
have a
starting on the
list of the
mischief right now.
upgrade prices that we applied.
Oh, you
Sure.
still have that? That would be handy.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Free discount would be better. I assume you want me to use higher numbers for them.
We didn't get discounts when we upgraded them. I don't know what you're talking about.
The leftmost column is the total for the ship. Those are the paid for upgrades prior to any discounts.
There you go.
Okay. Well, you spent probably more than the value of the ship on the hot seat. And similar on the Jackass. And okay. So fully upgraded, I'm going to call both of those 10 because they'd normally be like 7, 5.
Okay. The Sitting Dutch. The Flute.
All right, and then the stream window's getting in the way. Sitting Dutch was 7,500.
Yes.
Okay, it was 20, so we'll call it 23.5.
Okay. That had
Mischief.
4K added.
So that one's a 9.
Okay. So, including the 654 silver we collected, the total amount of the ships we're selling is 53,154. We do need to know how many crew we have because we have to split that among our crew as well. They get shares.
211.
211, yep. I thought those were skeletons.
Oh yeah, I was gonna.
No,
I
they're
was gonna
not.
say
No, it's all
these are
people.
These are people, and
Okay.
then the Lokis is skeletons.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have any people on my boat right now.
19 on the Santa Cristo.
Okay.
Voodoo's empty.
All right, so it's 318 crew. There are 7 player characters. So that means there's 339 total shares.
I like gold.
So that means each crewman would get 157 silver, and each of us gets 470.
So be it.
Now you said in order to be combat effective, you
470?
need double the max.
Yes.
Under? Okay.
No, well, to be combat effective, you need the larger number. To be able to sail, you need the smaller number. You can hold double the larger number without incurring any kind of penalty.
Okay. How many?
So double the larger number is a good idea if you would like to not immediately be rendered combat incapable the second you get broadsided.
Okay. Well, I need. Actually, are we here yet? Where we're distributing.
You are all
crew?
in port and have sold 4 ships.
I didn't mean it that way. I mean like in terms of what we, the party, are handling right now. I don't
The
wanna jump
diplomat has
ahead.
the extras right now.
Okay, because I do need more crew now that I have
How
a
many do you
bigger
need?
ship. Let's see. I currently have 20. I would like to have 60, so I need another 40.
That would be what was on the That's what he took on from the Dutchman.
What? Who did?
There was 40 crew on the Sitting Dutch.
Ah, okay. I'll take them.
Well, also the other ship needs it. Like, I'm not willing to have the diplomat go below what you just set it to. Yeah, 20 extra people is basically the minimum that I would go into combat with.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll take them from the other.
Well,
one,
we
then.
still have recruiting too, so.
Yeah, you can absolutely recruit.
Really quick. So for extra swivels on my small arms, it says 1d6 plus 2. I could put 2 on my sheet to remember that I
Yep.
could.
Yep.
2?
Yeah, you have 2 attacks at 1d6 plus 2.
Okay, and then so for broadsides it says 2d10 plus 2. I can make that 4.
Yes.
You make that 3.
3.
Plus 1 broadside, not
You had 1 broadside
double.
is a d10 plus 2. You had 2. The upgrade gives you a 3rd.
For those who are keeping track of this, like Under, I am going to purchase the extra and upgraded swivels for the Brigantine, which have a value of 1,000 and 2,000 respectively.
Your
And I have.
vessel
Let me get back to that list.
has
40 HP.
upgrades.
Yeah, but it's only
Let's
got the
see.
sails, right?
It's got +2 to broadsides, +2 to small arms.
Ah, I didn't realize
Does
we had
not
that
have
as well.
quantities, but it does have damages.
And it has the
you
upgraded
won't-
sails or improved sails.
And the improved sails, and it's been sleeked, which is +2 speed, -1 cargo, -1 hull. If anyone else would like to sleek their vessel, I don't have the cost for it, but it is doable.
Wait.
-2 cargo, you said? Or -1?
It's on the screen. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of.
It's very small.
Sorry, do
Okay,
what,
there we go.
AGR?
I'm gonna just put this in chat so you can see.
Sleek.
Sleek.
Sleeked.
Stripped down.
Make ship go faster.
You remove some of your cargo space, you take away some of your hull to make the boat lighter and faster.
Correct.
Sorry, could you go to the equipment tab again? No, the one where it shows what upgrades it has.
I posted it in chat so you could read it.
Oh, sorry, I've got your stream open.
Could you do the same for the Loki?
I don't know if I put all this information on all the ships. I
Okay,
just
I'm not
remembered it was
I'm not
on
seeing
that
the upgraded guns. I thought you said it had that.
I didn't write it down. It doesn't automatically add it. I only added that because I wanted to be consistent, and I wanted to make sure they all had the same one because it's a custom upgrade that's not in the book.
Okay. Just so I understand, what like upgrades from the book does it have? It has improved sales, right?
It has improved sales.
Okay.
It also has a +2 to both small arms and broadsides, but it has not got more broadsides or more small arms.
Okay, that's upgrade swivels and upgrade cannons. Got it.
I don't think we want to sleek the bigger ships, right?
No, you don't want to lose your
No,
armor.
I'm not sleeking the diplomat.
Your
Right
speed
now,
would go to 5, your hull would go to D4, and your cargo space would go from 6 to 5.
Losing that D6 for your armor isn't worth it for +2 speed.
I mean, that's entirely your call. It is an expensive upgrade. I don't necessarily think it's a bad idea, but I do think it is probably out of your price range after having already.
Yeah,
paid
we just upgrade. We don't have any money.
And the diplomat's already a D4. You definitely don't want to reduce it.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
know you don't, but you definitely.
Wait, how is the diplomat a D4?
Oh, it's because it was damaged.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
So we have to get that repaired.
That's right, we do have to get that repaired. Repairing armor. HP times 25 silver. What's the HP? It has 75. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll spend the money and have it repaired. That's no problem.
Okay. By the way, you guys have a pretty good reputation. There's a line of people waiting at the docks. You guys aren't even actively recruiting, but there's a line of people. Give me 2d20 roll.
Got
And
to
then
become
whatever the
everything
result
I
is,
hate.
add 5. So there's 27 people waiting, trying to see if they can get a spot.
I mean, whoever's captaining the Voodoo Child.
That's the new hot seat.
Ah. Well, I think they just signed up for that ship, didn't they?
Yep. So probably now that we're safe in port, you can move Gilbert, Papa Joe, Jose back over to that, so we have a player captain on it. He's currently on the Diplomat.
Make sure I mark the correct captain.
Yeah, Gilbert. Or Pete.
Papa Jose.
Nope,
Yeah.
I've got my new ship.
Yeah, I'm just the captain of gunnery on the Diplomat.
You know, I'm surprised we haven't named something the Good Ship Lollipop yet.
Good ship Venus.
Oh no.
Aegir, I don't have a card for frigate. I got sloop, brig, flute, galleon, and man of war.
Okay, I can correct that. Give me a minute.
Yeah, I got it.
No worries. Oh, thank you.
Oh, even better, I don't have to do work.
I don't have to do anything. Sign me up.
Underdark, you are always very helpful. You gain 1 devil's luck.
Ha ha! Permanently?
Correct.
Ha!
I mean, at this rate, we're going to need to rename the diplomat to Devil's Luck.
And then, real quick, what upgrades does I already got the sleek and all that written down, but I don't have the gun upgrades. It does have the modifier? Okay.
It does have two small like it has the small arms upgraded both ways, but only the +2 on the broadside.
Ooh, we can rename it to the Devil's Diplomat.
That's actually very fitting of the captain. But we already renamed it to the Diplomat. You can't rename shit.
I do like
thought about
the Devil's Diplomat's pretty good though.
That is pretty good. I do like that.
Better than the Devil's Advocate.
Well, it's your ship, Under. You tell me if and when you're doing anything with it.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go. Devil's Diplomat.
I'll buy the champagne and the alcohol to celebrate the new christening.
I gotta come up with a better name for this one now. I'll come up with something.
That's a weird ship name.
So I spent 290 silver buying the champagne and alcohol to celebrate the new ship name.
He even changed it. Oh my god.
We changed Did we change Loki's fortune to
No.
No, he likes that. He's the captain. He gets to choose the name.
I picked that name out long before we knew about it being a friendship or the apology shit.
Oh.
I mean, to be fair, Loki's fortune does fit that whole scenario, so it still works.
True.
Trickster God's luck. Does the sleek upgrade agility too?
It does not.
Okay. So I have +2 agility then. Oh, +1. Okay. My bad.
That came from the sail upgrade.
Sail upgrade. Yep.
I do all my prep after work, and I work fast. So if there are errors, please let me know.
Nope, it's all good. That's why I'm asking. I'm putting it all on my sheet so that there's, 2 records.
So I will say, you guys are welcome to sleek ships. Gregorio, you have had the opportunity to examine this ship. You would probably appreciate the forward thinking that went into the design. The other shipwrights here definitely could not do it because they have not seen this ship. But with the information, I think it is reasonable that you would be able to make that happen.
Yeah, I could do a conversion design for shipwrights to work off of.
It would be a major overhaul for any other vessel, and it would probably be pretty expensive.
Oh, let's also move the skeletons back to storage on the Rising Zed, and then put my crew back down to 0. Well, 2 because I have Rivets and Lucky on my ship still.
You want to take the ones out of the hold too, I imagine.
Yeah. Yeah, go back to all peoples.
What was that? 79? I
8.
deleted it. 78.
Yeah. A lot. 250 skeletons.
Wait, we had 146. We got more?
Yeah, he raised the other 100.
You guys have been in port. I just assumed, and then I made them zombies.
All right, we'll just divide it by me and Spectre then. How many total did you say?
I mean, they're up on the screen. That's all the zombies. They're all on the Rising Dead right now.
It's
Stacked
so
up like Lincoln logs
small.
in the hold.
Hold on, let me see if I can make that bigger. There we go. 267.
Readability, there it is.
Very good.
I think I may have come up with something. Yeah, I know you're going to do it. There you go. It's so hard to decide on a good name.
Mm-hmm.
We've already
I
got
mean, Loki's
the Loki's Fortune, Devil's Diplomat.
Loki's Fortune is literally just a play on words of Mischief's Bounty.
Hmm.
There you go. That's a good name.
You can stay with the Norse theme and go call it Thor's hammer.
No, there's got to be something good here.
Something what?
There's got to be something good here.
Wistful thinking?
Wistful thinking.
Claws.
How about wishful thinking?
Lobster's cauldron.
Cauldron.
Hmm.
Sounds
That
like a
has
sex
some
dungeon.
connotations.
The boiling pot.
The boiling pot. That
Well,
sounds like a
hold on, so-
bar.
I was previously the captain of the Peaceful Intentions.
Yep.
And we all saw where that led. So knowing where the best of intentions leads, I think we should call it the road to hell.
Devil's Diplomat, Loki's Fortune, and the
There we
Road to
go.
Hell. And then
Baked in
Buddha's
butter.
Child. That actually all is thematically.
Hell,
And then the Rising Dead
Hell's
is also
Cells.
thematically in the same grouping.
Yeah. It was between that and Anticristo instead of Santa Cristo.
Oh, I like that too.
Actually, do we want to go with that instead? The only problem with that is it's Spanish, and I'm trying to pass my ship off as not being Spanish.
I agree with that sentiment.
Everybody knows.
Hell
What, that it's
Cells.
Spanish?
No, he replaced the trim with Dutch trim now, so it doesn't
Yeah.
look like a French ship.
Well, I don't want to. I don't want to have a Dutch
we
name.
pulled up the plaque like in the bridge and like filed off the serial numbers.
Yep.
You know the ship ID number, the sin.
The sin. God, everything just points towards hell with this fleet.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
They can hear
mean,
the moaning
we
10
have-
nautical miles off from the
We
zombies.
have 250 dead skeletons in one ship.
God, we're becoming like
No, they're living skeletons in one ship.
All right.
yeah,
We are the Dread Fleet.
yeah, the Dread Fleet. There you
We
go.
need to find
Hey,
that other
that's
skeleton
not
ship
bad.
that haunted us before. We need to go kick its ass.
Thought we sunk that. Oh no, that's right.
No.
It sailed away.
No, we've
We
always
ran away.
We've always evaded it because there's no profit to be had in taking it.
No, but there can only be one dread fleet on these waves, damn it.
Yeah, we started off fighting terrors of the sea. Now we are terrors of the sea.
We have literally two nations that are like mobilizing to try and stop us.
Yeah, and it's
They're
Spain and
not
France.
fans.
like their militaries are like exchanging military aid, and we basically just stole it and like used it against them.
Oh, this is some nice ships you guys got here. Where'd you get them?
Be a shame if anything happened to them.
Oh, the Dutch. We got them from the Dutch. Dutch traders.
No. These ships are Luxembourgian.
No,
these
they're
are
the
actually from
Swiss.
the Liechtensteinian Navy.
Yeah.
Well, except for mine. Mine is Moldovan.
Well, since we're in a British port, and I know a lot of British carpenters, what are we all making our figureheads? Might as well get those custom made.
I mean, we
you know
all
I'm
know
doing a
they all
spider.
have boobs, right?
No, mine's a spider.
Of course.
Yours is not a spider with boobs?
Kind of hard to put boobs on a spider.
I mean, like basically,
obviously haven't
mine's
seen
just
the
a
Carpenter will
carving of
find a way.
Mephistopheles with boobs on them.
Oh, fuck.
Mine is a traditional mermaid, except the lower half is a lobster, and she has lobster claws instead of hands.
Beautiful.
Okay, and he just has like the devil on the front of his ship.
Who?
You do.
No, I don't. I have Mephistopheles with boobs.
Is it not the same thing? Aside from boobs?
Mephistopheles is a specific devil.
Oh, I thought that was just a different name for the devil.
Nope.
Actually, no, I shouldn't go with a spider. I should go with a wolf.
A wolf spider.
With boobs.
There you go. Things that terrify Gilbert.
Spectre, you should throw that in the AI generator and see what comes out.
That's a bad idea.
Oh. What are you trying to get me? What are you trying to get me to make?
Spider with boobs as a figurehead.
I already know how that's going to end.
I already know how that's going to end too.
I did, I'm pretty sure I used the captain or the commodore as the basis for all the other tokens, so all of them are currently equipped with the conquistador plate. I probably need to fix that, but I don't care right now. I didn't do one for Limerick, so I'm going to make one for Limerick.
Oh, also, Bo needs to get moved back to the Zed.
What?
Bo is
yeah,
still on
okay.
Loki. Yeah, he needs to get put back on the dead. Not that I don't want him, but he should be with his crew.
I mean, that's basically how that attempt at AI generation is going to go.
You're being generous.
Oh, it didn't post the GIF, just this
Just a frame of it.
Just like a frame, it's a boring frame too.
Okay, Mister, can you see my stream?
Yes.
All right, pick one of these tokens for your character. And I promise you, there's
Nope,
about an
stuff isn't
80%
that.
chance someone's already used it. So you might have to pick more than once.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. The old man. I want the old man. The one. Keep going down. Keep on. He's right in here somewhere. No, keep going. Keep going. Right there. That's what I want.
Okay.
Because that is my dude. He's an older gentleman. He's missing a hand and stuff.
Done. All right. I think yours is the only one that's not in black and white.
I'm not embarrassed to let them know who I am. I'm a wanted man. What are you talking about?
I'm pretty sure we're all wanted men.
Yep.
Extremely wanted men.
Yep. By the way, I believe several of you were wanted before the campaign started with different factions. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
So I'm now wanted by 3 countries.
I am
So
not wanted by
if you
anyone.
were previously wanted by the English, along with the letters of marque, there would have been a set of pardons for anyone who gave their name. If you didn't give your name and they don't know you're on the crew, you definitely did not get a pardon.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
I think I'm the
They-
only one that did that.
No,
I'm
I did
not,
it.
I wasn't. I'm not a.
No, that
Oh, the
gave
only
my
one gave
name.
your- Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All the letters of marque would have come with pardons for the captains at the time if they needed one. Because, like it doesn't do any good otherwise.
Given how pardons work, I imagine it's only a pardon for the piracy, not for all the other stuff I did.
No, certainly not. And they remember. So maybe stay on the boat.
Well, I need to get some crew, so I'm gonna go
Oh.
recruiting.
I don't want to break our theming, but I might have just come up with an even better name. Since we're trying to make this ship seem Dutch, we could call it the Dutch Courage.
I like it.
Yeah, I might have to go with that, even though it's not in keeping with our
That's okay.
new
Hellish theme.
infernal aesthetic. Yeah.
By the way, you're trying to make it seem Dutch?
Yeah.
The Lying Dutchman.
That would be funny. I like Dutch Courage though. Also, I'm trying to make it seem honest.
Yes, we're an honest bunch here.
I don't
So
think we've
you
ever
have-
lied to anybody.
You have 2 brigantines. You have a light frigate. You have a heavy frigate. And you have a galleon filled to... no, your light frigate's filled to bursting with undead. Your galleon could hold an incredible number. Holy
The
shit.
galleon has all the undead on it. The frigate's empty right now. There's nothing on my boat.
Oh, that's right. I didn't move them. Or I did move them, didn't I? They're right there.
Yep.
I'm blind. Okay,
Only
anyway.
in your left eye.
Only in both of my eyes. So 2 weeks, that's 14 chances to roll a d6.
Repeat? I missed that. Sorry. I was typing.
2 weeks, that's 14 days, that's 14 chances to recruit, and you can get a d6 per day. So 14d6. That's how many crew you can recruit.
So this is just for me, right? Like I'm going out by myself and doing this isn't for the entire flotilla.
Well, I mean, if you have more people going, it might help slightly, but there's only so many people in port. And you just got 27 people who are eager enough to sign up before even trying.
Right. Though that ship does need some more people.
Yeah. Because that would put me at 57. So yeah, that's only 9 over bore.
If anybody else is going, you can definitely do that. But, he's already sort of gotten the bulk, so the easy work is done. You're not going to be rolling d6s. You'll be rolling d4s. And if you want skilled crew, you'll be rolling d2s.
I don't mind rolling D2s. Are we all rolling, or how does this work?
One more person can roll.
All right, how many D2s am I rolling?
It would be 14d2 or 14d4 if they don't need to be skilled.
I
Okay,
like
there's
that.
23 more. I don't know what you're doing with them, but there's 23 more.
All right, how much of my crew has to be skilled to get a higher crew skill?
About half.
Half? Okay. Well,
That is about half.
that is about half. In fact, it's
almost half.
it is almost half. Do we have any skilled crew who are not going to use right now?
All of our skilled crew were split between the dead and the diplomat.
Are they doing anything on there?
Well, they're
Scaling
giving
it?
us skill bonuses, I think.
Ah, okay, that's doing something. That was 14 days? Hold on, let me mark off that much in living expenses.
Yeah, mark off living.
Yep.
Or 14 days worth.
For 14 days, 2 weeks.
So just 14.
We're gonna
Isn't it
move
one a
you
day?
to 60 and leave, and we're gonna say that counts because I'm too lazy to count all your crew and figure out who is skilled and who's not.
Okay.
So you have a +1. It is from the crew. So when the crew dies, they're gonna go away. That leaves 35 crew that do not fit on your ship.
Okay.
I'll take them.
They're all yours.
Yeah, his ship needs him. He doesn't have the 20 buffer yet.
Yeah.
He only has 10.
Want at least half, yeah.
So, yeah, get him to... Yeah, give him that. That's fine. His is the fast ship, so he'll be engaged quickly. He'll need the extra crew buffer.
Okay.
So let me add that to mine. And what does that put my crew skill at for a final so I can update on my sheet?
I didn't
That's
actually.
including the 55 I recruited, so whatever you determine as skilled or not skilled of those
I didn't actually
is
check. What's the standard for a frigate? +1.
0.
So you're probably it's +1. You're +1.
It is? Oh. Oh, yep. My bad. Okay. So then +2 or +1?
He kept his skilled crew, so you're at +1.
But I was asking of the 55 I recruited, since I recruited first, technically, did I get a, percentile of skilled crew in that initial recruiting? Because then
Since
he
I didn't
went
give you the
nitpicking with the
option,
D2.
I
Okay.
will let you roll a d2. If you get a 2, then you will have enough to make your crew skill.
Bunch of carpenters.
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably what I recruited anyway, so. They can fix the ship really good.
Oh yeah. The guns though, they're having a little trouble figuring out you know,
Which end points off the boat?
Yeah. Okay. So, all right. I'm going to save this. And I'm going to transition us since I think you guys have reached the point. So hold on one moment. You'll have to rejoin. But give me a moment to set this up.
While you're doing that, I'll be right back.
So, add limerick. All right. So you gentlemen, you make your 2 weeks. The day finally comes around. And the evening of the day finally comes around. The governor's daughter is a bit of a night owl. She preferred a ceremony after dark. It was contentious, but they made it happen.
By not out, do you mean like vampire?
I mean, I think you guys met her at the governor's house because you were here one time previously, much earlier on.
Anyway.
But she just wears a lot of black.
She's a bit goth, huh?
Yeah. Anywho, so yeah, you're at the you're outside of the governor's estate.
Well, we were given like official invites, right?
Yes, you've been invited.
Okay.
There is you probably would have seen the port admiral a few times over the 2 weeks. Briefly, he's very busy during this time. But yeah, you all have actual letters of invitation. Or really, you might not all have letters of invitation, but those of you who don't, you do have like a +1. So. But yeah, you guys are outside of the governor's estate. The front door is past the weird, crazy cellar door.
Right.
Well, let's go inside and mingle.
Indeed. I've probably got like a nice shiny ceremonial, like not ceremonial, but like I've got like I polished my sword, my armor.
Yeah, you guys are welcome to have purchased some fancy dress clothes for this occasion. I would even recommend it, but
I'm already wearing fancy clothes.
If you look at my picture, I am in fact wearing fancy clothes. I'm already in my suit.
Yeah, fancy clothes definitely very appropriate.
Yeah, you make your way around to the front doors. Pair of Royal Marines flanking. They'll open the doors.
Yeah, I'll walk in.
I'll follow Commodore Forrest first, obviously, and then I'll follow behind him.
Did I not name this token? Hold on. Oh, that's Gregorio.
Yeah, you got to change the token name.
There we go. I think I
Lobster
did
Legs
that,
is
but I only did it
somehow
to the copy, not the one that's in the
Ah.
library. So it removes it when I have to go back and upload it. That's fine.
I'm somehow wearing a Continental Army uniform, despite that not being a thing yet.
No, you're just a hipster. You
I'm
started
a
the trend.
trendsetter. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
They ripped me off.
Okay, so
You
what's
were
your
wearing it
marching order
before it
in
was
here?
Cool. Well,
I think you
obviously
mean
I'm
our,
going
our
first.
strolling order.
Then Sent, he's our publicist, so to speak.
Mhm.
That is the spookiest looking fucking publicist I've ever seen in my life.
He's honest about what he does.
Then probably me and Lobster.
Yeah, I'll go.
Okay, I'm back. What a minute.
We're going to the
You guys
ball.
are going to a wedding.
Yeah, and we're setting up our order of precedence for introductions.
Spectre and Hayes would be together, and then that would bring Gilbert and Mister in the rear.
I gotta say, the fact that we're going to the battle map for this is giving me out-of-game knowledge that I don't want.
Okay, what did you say, Ruffles?
Graybeard and Bo, and then. Yep.
Okay.
That's probably how we order and present ourselves.
All right. So yeah, you guys flash your invitations 2 at a time, 1 to each Marine, and they usher you in. The maid is cleaning and dusting, and she greets everyone. I swear I thought I left her up here though, on the railing, but she's just dusting and tries to stay out of your way.
Definitely got a rear end on her.
Well, no comment.
Oh, with a fanny like that.
Well, this is a British port, so I don't think that's what that means here.
Okay. That's odd. Isn't there usually supposed to be like someone to like tell you where to go in a big house like this when you walk in?
Oh, you know where to go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well then we go to the ballroom or wherever it's being held.
Yeah.
Okay. No, but that's
I
a good
didn't
point,
think
though.
about
There ought
this
to be
when I
like a
was
doorman
prepping.
or a footman or something.
But they would have left some seats for you guys. Those guys only got invites to fill seats.
Yeah.
Got to make the head count match the invitation list.
Mm.
All that primo and precedence.
Okay,
We
for
show
the
up
sake of
and
not-
like the Marines show up like, you guys gotta get out. You got
For
no
the sake
stand
of
up.
not accidentally sending someone to the second floor with any of the hotkeys, I'm just gonna move you guys down.
There's like a little placard that says "Reserved for Pirates."
Scallywags, actually.
Right.
Reserved for the scallywags.
The official scallywags.
So- That front seat there is the governor's. You guys can file in anywhere else. There's seats here and behind these guys.
Well, yeah, I would probably be close to the front, and you probably just move us, as a block into that area. Yeah.
Out of curiosity, how far are we from the port where our ships are?
I mean, this isn't inside of port. This is in a villa. There's an estate outside of the port, and it's a little ways down the road outside of town. You're kind of surrounded by jungle.
Okay.
The whole estate, like the whole port, though, is built on a very narrow stretch of land. You guys probably parked inside of the bay closer, but probably inside of port although it's possible some of the smaller boats could have come up, there's some narrow waterways that actually get pretty close to here. That's something we can discuss if you guys need to get to your boats. Because you would have had plenty of time to determine where those were. There's not enough seats here, so 2 people have to sit on this side.
Yeah, that works.
Unless there's objections.
Nope, that works.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay. So, there's murmuring. You guys clearly have missed some of the stuff. They're getting ready to start. And there's the port admiral. He's already out there waiting.
And that's the priest up front there?
Yeah, gentleman named Father Wallace.
I wonder if he's related to William Wallace.
My only question is, can he pronounce the letter R?
So, there's this long, quiet waiting period where nothing interesting happens, and the sun finally is 100% down, and it's dark, and there's murmuring. People are starting to squirm in their seats, and the doors open. Governor walks out. He has his daughter. They come out together. They walk about, right there. And then he walks her up the aisle and hands her off.
No, I know in real life, white wedding dresses were not a thing yet. Do
He
we?
100% is wearing black.
Okay. Do we find that unusual, or is that normal?
She is unusual.
I know she's unusual.
It is 100% unusual.
Okay. Well, I'm down for a goth wedding. I have no objections.
Man, you really got to get around and be wearing black at a wedding.
Nobody sitting directly behind the governor is brave enough to say anything.
I mean, she can dress in black for all I care. Whatever.
So the ceremony goes on, and all is well, all is quiet, everything is going pretty much exactly according to plan until the inevitable happens. And skeleton pirates attack.
Oh, skeleton.
Oh, good. I thought we were about to be betrayed horribly.
I was expecting
going to be a
Spanish.
vampire.
No, it's skeletons. There's zombies outside the windows.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hostile zombies like breaking the windows, or they're just kind of like pressing their faces against the glass and breathing heavily.
This big guy has like a piece of a broken mast, and he swings it at the window and crashes it open. Probably a
Rank
nice.
and vile,
Rank
I
and
like that.
vile. Yeah, that is good.
Yeah. And there's more of them. You guys probably can't see them, but I do need to prep them, so you'll pardon the spoilers.
Well, we can probably hear the Marines shooting.
Oh yeah, for sure. You guys make an initiative roll yet? You can make an initiative roll.
D6, right?
Keepers. Oh yeah. Oh, we only need one, but I mean that just settles it right there. It's
Okay,
definitely a 6.
I think you go first. You literally watch him smash the window, and then you're all out of your seats with weapons drawn instantly.
We're all just like, yeah, we seen this coming.
And everybody turns towards the windows as you guys all stand up.
Oh, I forgot to roll my. Or no, wait, I did. Never mind. Well, it's a good thing they invited us.
I think I have to roll something for Crown of the Sunken Lord. It says minus D2 protection for D2 plus spirit rounds. Do I have to roll that?
Yeah, it's a D2, so there's a die roll involved.
So I rolled a 2. Once during this combat, each of you can add a 2 to one roll.
Ooh.
Nice.
Or subtract.
Yeah, what's
that's-
up?
Does the Swashbuckler's military mastermind need any mention for this particular combat? Start of combat, DR10 presence to take surprise round or prevent surprise round.
They definitely didn't surprise you. I mean, I
So
don't
we
know
would
that there's a
surprise them then?
surprise. They know they're going into a crowded room.
Oh, they're going into a crowded wedding. They didn't
Yeah.
expect 8 pirates with guns.
They might be surprised about 8 pirates with guns. That's fine.
Trying to bust into a wedding and massacre everyone inside. They're stealing my bit.
All right, we get a surprise round then.
Nobody does wedding crashers but me.
We reacted so fast.
So how do we determine who goes?
It's
You
just
guys
already
can
did.
go in any order unless you're fighting each other, and then in that case, we could roll to see which one of you is
Yeah.
faster.
So I'm up. I've got my sword out, and I'm just yelling, "Follow me!" as I charge the fucking skeletons.
Well, I was gonna do something that might help you.
Go ahead. I'm charging. I'm probably not able to get there this turn.
Okay, I want to do a spiritual possession. It
Okay.
just says a random creature.
Well, you have to roll your spirit roll or whatever for that first.
You're gonna possess a random creature at the wedding?
Yes.
A random creature. I don't know if you want to do that.
It gives a bonus to an ally.
so if an ally is possessed, they get a benefit. If an enemy's possessed, they get a downside.
Roughly.
I'm sure everyone will love that. Go ahead.
Are you doing a ritual there?
I think it's a ritual.
No, it's one of the
It's-
sorcerer spells.
Ah.
So what do I roll? The D20?
No, you just take your action to cast it.
Well, who gets targeted?
It says one random creature. So
Okay, well, everyone in the room. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I need a way of numbering this, so I'm going to move you back for just a second, so I can.
yeah, sure.
So the first 8 are going to be left to right, top to bottom in this column. Fuck.
So how about we do the first
There's
8 on
9.
left column, the second 8, so 9 through 16 the right, and then 17, 18, 19 the priest, the admiral, and then the wife.
Yeah, and then 20, I guess, is roll again. Go ahead.
But it's counting those guys outside though, right?
They're not in the room.
What's the range?
I don't know that it says one.
It doesn't have one.
So then can't I just target those things outside then? It's a random thing outside?
No.
But so does it include the ones that are outside?
No, they're outside.
Then I'm not going to do it. What? Everyone in here is an ally, right? Except the girl?
It helps allies.
Well, now that I'm reading this again, it says ally -2 DR to attack and defense. I don't think
Right.
that's good.
No, it is
Yeah,
good.
that's good
Normally
then.
you need to roll a 12 to hit, and that would make it a 10.
Oh.
Yeah, it's lowering the.
That's actually really good because I'm already at -2 from my abilities, so that would mean I would only need an 8 to hit something with my sword.
All right, fine. I will help them.
Okay, roll a d20. I believe
Voodoo.
that's voodoo.
Voodoo, yeah.
No,
Oh.
all right.
So
Really, the
minus
rifleman.
2
That's-
DR to attack and defense.
Nice.
Okay.
Voodoo ain't gonna miss.
Yep. And then
Yeah,
I'm
it's
up
gonna
out
be
of my
really hard
seat
for me to
charging.
miss.
And I'm pretty sure because of my stuff.
The rules say you have enough movement to cross a room. I know this is further than this is, but you can go to the end of the room.
Okay. Then I'm falling on that guy in the left flank. Yeah. That guy. Fuck that guy.
You literally jump over Dr. Greenwood's chair and chase after this guy.
While yelling, "Follow me," as I charge in, and
Yeah.
I'm going to attack him with my sword.
Matter of fact, he falls out of his chair over here.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I have Cutlass. So I believe
So the
it's
window's broken over here.
Oh, only that window's broken? Then in
Yeah,
that case, I'm
just
engaging
middle
that guy.
Okay.
Good old game of Stratego right here.
Love that game. We should play that in tabletop.
I'd be
Yeah,
up
but it's
for
only
it.
2-player.
Maybe we could play
I'm pretty sure you
Stratego
can
in
find a version with 16 players.
God.
Jesus.
3-dimensional Stratego.
Also, I have an intimidating presence, so any enemies close to me suffer -2 morale. Probably doesn't apply to skeletons, but just so you know.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I attack the Hulk. That's a strength test, yes?
Yes.
Okay. And the DR is at -2 because of my sword mastery.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to Devil's Luck that.
Reasonable.
Much better.
Okay.
I believe it does a D6.
I believe your weapon does, although
Yes.
I have not updated these tokens to be correct, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah. I've got, it's a D6. It's Do I add my strength to that or not? I don't remember.
No.
Then in that case, I'm going to
And he
spend
has
my
a D4 of armor.
no. Okay, so it's a D6 minus a D4. Got it. I heal him for 1.
Okay. You hit him, and he does not seem concerned.
Right. It's just yeah. But now he can't come in because I'm right here.
That's technically true.
In my shiny conquistador plate.
Sorry, what determines what stage a spell is? 1, 2, or 3? What determines that again?
How many times you've rolled it while leveling up?
Yeah, if you level up and get the same spell twice, then it levels up, as long as it has levels.
Alright, if he's done, I can go next.
Okay.
I don't
How
think
far am I
this
able to
has
get in a
been
round? Is
leveled.
it 30 feet? Or
You can go anywhere in the room in a round.
oh, okay. In that case, I would also like to get right up close to that Hulk.
Whoever got that bonus to last 2 rounds.
Roger that.
Let's see here, it's... Ah, well, I already only need an 8 to hit. And let's see, what am I at now? Oh, yeah. 3. Shit. Alright, well, I miss with my shotgun
How do you miss?
by rolling a
He's
2.
bones,
Ugh.
so Like you fire at him, and it's just like all the buckshot straight through the rib cage.
Nothing but net.
Yeah, the pellets just play shaving a haircut 2 bits on his rib xylophone. Well, that's my movement and my attack.
I have a question.
Yeah.
With Reopen the Grave, it says you summon zombies or skeletons. Now, since there's skeletons there, can I summon them to my control?
Well, the question is the necromancer who summoned these more powerful than you? If the answer is yes, then no.
I doubt it. I'm John Greatbeard Teach.
I mean, we still have most of the party to go still, though, before he gets to go again. Like, I think we still need Limerick, Voodoo.
Yeah, everybody who hasn't
Bo,
moved except
and Captain Gregorio to go.
Yeah, I'll run out with my boarding bike then. And I go pokey poke.
The port admiral is going to be he's going to say, "Thank God no one disarmed you." It looks like the port admiral and the 2 officers are the only people in here that are armed other than you guys, by the way.
Oh, so they literally like let me walk in with like 2 Buccaneer muskets.
I yell back, "It's okay. We're all officers in my group."
All right, so I hit the Hulk. No. I devil's luck that. I hit him for 11.
Okay.
Screw that.
Minus a D4.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Next wedding we go to, Spectre needs to be outside with an army of our own skeletons.
Well, there was actually a reason I was asking him.
Oh, distance, yeah.
1 sec. About the distance to the ships.
So
in the
you
event that I had to summon reinforcements.
Oh yeah. It would probably take let me see. I'm going to call it 10 rounds.
How long is that in seconds?
I don't know, they're like 6 seconds each. We'll call it
a minute?
Well, it's more than that. But yeah.
All right, yeah. What if something was traveling as the crow flies?
I'm already kind of assuming you've got them prepped just in the jungle to give you the minute timer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I figured we would have landed some skeletons and had them on the ready in case something, you know. I was assuming, you know, we were going to get backstabbed, so that's what I thought you were wanting them around for. Not a skeleton army attacking the wedding, but...
Yeah, you know, just in case I could fire off a flying skull in their general direction as a sort of very, very morbid version of a flare.
Okay. You lob a flying skull at the enemy?
No, not yet. I mean, there's I'm not in any kind of a position to do that, and I don't even think it's my turn yet.
Well, it
We
is.
all go
It's
on
our
one.
turn.
Order.
And we just basically pick. It's like the Star Wars game where we just kind of pick how we go.
Yeah, whatever order you guys want.
It's even more freeform than that, actually. It's just side initiative.
So everybody still in their chairs can go.
Oh, well, in that case, I'm going to, where am I here? There I am. I'm just going to casually just roll my musket off of my shoulder and then take a shot at the guy directly in front of me.
Okay. As you're doing that, these guys are going to run away. He's going to follow his daughter. The officers are going to move up. He's going to see you're aiming, so he's not going to block your line of sight.
And then what's the ranged rolls?
Presence.
Presence, right?
Yep.
Yes. Yeah, you need a 12.
Whip. Oh, well.
All right, so that leaves Limerick, Voodoo, and...
All right, so I'll move up to the right side of that right column. Yeah, up front. Yeah, right side. And then I'll take out one of my muskets. Can I get a clear shot at the Hulk from here?
Yeah, if you poke your head around that.
Yeah, I'll poke my head around that, and then I'll give him a good taste of the musket.
Okay.
And while he's rolling for that, is it possible for me to move after firing, or do I just have to move then shoot or action?
You can go. That's fine. You have. So the way movement works is you could get across a room. One room. This room is huge.
Baby.
Very nice. He had 2 hit points, though.
Yes,
He's dead.
had.
Ooh.
Just boof. Totally worth it. And then I yell.
Oh, I can't remember. There, that'll work.
And then I yell at the naval officers that are still sitting down to guard those 3 that are running away, so they don't get in more trouble.
They'll look to the port admiral, and he'll nod, and the priest is going to go out of the way. They're going to be shuffling towards the door. The naval officers are going to run over here. The priest is going to feel like he doesn't want to be that much of a coward, and he's going to stand there and pray angrily at the skeletons. The port admiral, yeah, he doesn't have a firearm. All he has is his sword, and
I
he can't
tosses
reach
him
you
my
guys.
pistol.
Oh, he's going to thank you and shoot directly over lobster legs at the rank and file he sees directly in front of him. I'll assume it's the same as his dueling pistol.
2d4, yeah.
All right. Does he have?
Wait till you
It's an
find out how many
NPC
guns.
fighting an NPC, so I don't actually have.
How the rolls work for that?
Right. Because he doesn't have stats. Not like that.
Just
I'm gonna call it a
Flat
flat D20 roll. Yeah.
yeah, flat roll DR 10 because he'd be proficient. Like, he's admiral, so he'd be pretty good with a pistol. That's the only thing I can think.
Not quite good enough.
Okay.
Not very good glass.
Yeah, it gets stuck in the glass.
Oh, it's really good glass then.
Very
I meant
good
distortion. Well, if I can, I'll pull the two off of my waist and just slide them across the floor, kind of haphazardly towards him. If not, I'll do it next round.
You can
'Cause I have
definitely
two
do
on my
that, but he
waist.
can't fire them yet.
Yeah, I know, but that way he doesn't have to spend time reloading, because I have two pistols on me for that specific reason.
All right. Well, he'll toss the empty back to Voodoo, and that'll be it for him.
Real Pirates of the Caribbean shit right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Can you,
guys.
No, thank you. I actually think I know what's going on here, so I'm just going to move to the door with the naval officers and the governor's daughter.
So be it. All right. Anybody else? What are we doing?
Limerick. Mitt?
Mister.
Huh?
Skeletons attacking the wedding. What do you do?
Shoot something. I have a gun.
All right, so he's going to shoot one of the skeletons.
Yes, I am
Okay.
going to shoot
Roll.
one of these skeletons. I have a musket.
Oh.
Yes.
Roll dice.
That's a better choice than shooting the priest.
I mean, we're shooting priests. That's
No,
an option?
no. Well, I mean, yes,
I
but
mean,
no.
you can do that, but there's stuff in the way, and he's not really, an enemy. I mean, he's not directly hostile with you anyway. I don't know how he feels about you personally.
I didn't know we could shoot bystanders. I didn't know that was on the table.
Always.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna shoot the skeleton. How do I
Okay.
roll? Presence D20 plus my presence, right?
Yeah. I don't know what your presence is, but yeah.
+3, so you would say it's +2.
If I let you guys log into this, you could do the bookkeeping for your own fucking characters in here, and I wouldn't have to keep looking at them and realizing they're wrong. Okay, you miss.
Well, mister, you do have that +2 I gave where once per combat you can add 2 to a roll.
Will a 2 let me hit?
Yeah, +2. A 12 is the DC for pretty much everything in this game if there's not a
Well, then, yeah,
modifier
then
on
I'm
it.
going to use that 2 that Under is offering.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll damage. This guy does not have any armor.
Seven points of my musket. Now I have to spend 2 actions reloading it.
Well, it was good because you just killed him. So, well done.
You shoot his head off. You you blast through a vertebrae right below his skull, and it tumbles to the ground.
I point my hook at him. Take that! I'm done.
Okay. The doctor's gonna flail around, and he's gonna run this way. These guys are all unarmed, and they don't like zombies or skeletons, so they are gonna fuck off this way. If I push them further than that, they're gonna accidentally go upstairs, so we're just gonna say they jump the railing. Okay. And let's see. Some other things to do here. But yeah. These guys are over here. They're taking more pot shots. I don't think you can see anything else happening down here.
Probably not from that angle.
Because this would be way down below you. And yeah. Well, technically you guys have a surprise round, I suppose, so.
Oh,
Master Tactician, Gregorio seen this coming.
So we get to do this again?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, from the top.
I got something very special I want to do.
I reload.
Okay.
End of my turn.
Well, Bo, what are you doing?
So what's the governor's daughter's name? Veronique. Okay. Well, I'm gonna turn to Veronique, and I'm going to ask her, where did all these skeletons come from? And as I finish that sentence, I am going to activate a relic.
Okay.
The relic I am activating is the crystalline skull. The skull can hear and repeat the thoughts of a nearby creature for D6 spirit minutes. For D6 plus spirit minutes, let's get that D6.
Don't you have to roll a spirit roll first for that?
After, apparently. So that's 4 plus 4. So the next 8 minutes, everything that she thinks, that skull's going to know it.
Well, no, to even activate it first.
I did. You activate it, and then you roll for according to this, you activate it, and then after you activate it, after using a relic, then you do the spirit roll.
No, you have to
And it
do
turns
spirit
over.
roll to use the
No,
relic in the
no,
first place.
no. Relics are back. Relics are after using.
It's very specific. It even has it
Oh,
in bold. It's like big bold letters after using a relic.
All right.
Rituals before, relics after.
Okay, I mean, the skull hears her thoughts. You want it to repeat them?
Yes.
Okay. Uh, she's going to say, oh no, he's on to the Baron. What the hell? I can hear myself thinking, holy shit, this is bad. What do I do? Don't think about your father. Don't think about the zombies. Wait. And then necromancer, evil, stop. And then she's going to run away and slam the door.
Gotcha, bitch.
I knew there was something off about
By the
that
way,
woman.
once the door closes, you just hear her screaming. You're pretty sure that one's out loud.
The perfect use of that sound.
Yeah, not wrong.
Where does it say that you have to reload ranged weapons?
What do you mean?
All ranged weapons have 2 rounds of reloading unless your class has an ability that, like Voodoo can reload in 1 round.
Yeah, where does it say that?
On the weapons.
On the weapon.
The governor is going to immediately say, I can explain and the whole time he's going to be jiggling the door handle, trying to get out of the room.
I'm going to be brandishing a cat of nine tails, and I'm going to say, start explaining.
Um,
Here you go, Pete.
okay, make a presence test. I think they don't really have advantage, but I think you have advantage in this situation. If there's a situation where you have advantage, this is it.
I'll take that.
Okay. He's gonna say, "Those aren't mine." But yeah. Oh, this is awkward. They really are trying to kidnap my daughter. This is not a game. And he's going to continue to shake the door handle. He's going to say, "Those used to be mine. They are not now. Can we talk later?" And he's going to bang on the door some, and he's going to plead with his daughter, "Veronique, let your father in, please." He's clearly terrified.
How do the naval officers appear to be reacting to this?
They're pretty grumpy. They don't like it. They don't like it one bit.
All
Don't
right.
like him, don't like me. I mean, I know they don't like me, but more so than usual.
No, they seem to like you fine right this moment.
Mister,
Okay, well, I'm going to tell them to deal with him while I
you were
resume
keying
other
up.
action.
Huh?
You were keying up.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, good.
Yeah, they restrain the governor.
Good thing they're the Admiral's boys. All right. The front line.
This is all very interesting. However, there are still skeletons trying to break in and kill us, so I think I'll deal with that guy to the right. Like, I'll step out through that opening and attack the guy on the right.
Oh,
Okay.
before you do that, I offer you my boarding axe or my boarding pike because it does D10 if you want it.
No,
And
because
my
my
axe.
sword is where I get the bonuses from.
Gotcha. Okay.
You hit?
Does that guy have any armor?
He does not.
He takes 2.
Okay.
So I just come out, swing at him. Can I keep moving to the right along that outer parapet? Yeah. Yeah, I'm going that way.
Okay. There's a door.
Yeah, that's nice. Can
Wonder where
you
it
zoom
goes.
out so I can actually see to my right where I'm going? Yeah, I want to try to get as far to the right as possible there. Like, I'm going along that parapet to that window if possible. Yeah.
Okay, you can see there's at least one more there.
Can I get eyes in the room and eyes on Veronique?
You go where they can have like a clear line at you?
Yeah, like right there. That's good.
Where you're at already?
Well, forward one if I can. Yeah, there you go. That's even better.
Okay. Yeah, you're probably going to see. I didn't prep this, but somewhere around here I've got him. Did I not put him down here somewhere? There he is. They would have come in this way. So you probably see this door open. You probably don't see these guys, but I wouldn't worry about that too much. So you see a skeleton man walk in. That's probably it.
Okay.
All right. So the 2 tokens, the one that we're paired up with right now, are still up. The other ones are both down.
Yeah, the 2 tokens that are not semi-transparent are still up.
All right. Well, then I'll just poke the one in front of me through the window.
Okay. Hit.
It seems to insist.
It is insisting, yes.
All right. Well, that's it for me.
Okay. The Admiral will pick up both of those weapons, and he will run up and get as close as possible after that last embarrassment and fire at this gentleman here. He is very disappointed in himself, and he hands you back the still smoking pistol. He still has the other one.
Yep. And I'll holster it, then I'll kind of pull my rapier out of my my belt and kind of hold that towards him. Maybe you're better off with a sword. It's a fancy rapier, so it's a D8.
Oh, he has a +2 to attack and defend. He's going to start using that.
All right. Yeah. So I hand him my rapier then.
Okay. He will thank you.
Yep.
And he's going to say, did the governor say he was a necromancer?
I really wasn't paying attention.
Did you hear that? And he's going
I was
to
more
turn
worried
to
about the
Lobster and say,
skeletons.
did you hear that? Okay. Who's next?
I can go. Let's see here. I am having exhausted my my blunderbuss for the time being. Is the Hulk still up, or did he go down?
Oh, he's dead.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Okay.
He's dead.
So the 2 characters are dead. It's just the
rank and file.
Yeah, the rank and file. Okay. I will go for the section of rank and file directly in front of me.
Okay.
With my harpoon.
Okay, you harpoon him.
You bet I do. For 6 damage.
Okay. You jab the harpoon through a hole in the glass. He gets caught, and you yank him back through, and bones scatter across the floor as he breaks and flies everywhere.
Wonderful.
Oh, that's pretty badass.
That's it for my turn.
Okay.
Then Limerick and Greybeard, Hayes, and Mister.
Say again?
It's your guys' turn. We got a surprise round, so we're going again before the enemy goes.
Well, I'm gonna level my musket at one of them and fire. Because
I
am.
Do you have 2 muskets?
No, I only have one.
Then you need
Well,
to reload.
Well, then I'm still in the middle of. If this is my second turn, then I am reloading.
Okay.
I can't do nothing for 2 turns. For
Hayes?
reloading.
So how many of the zombies are left, or the skeletons, or whatever?
That you can see, there's only one. That you can't see, I plead the 5th.
Well, I want to. Can I attempt to gain control of them?
Yeah, I mean, you can try.
Okay, I do that.
Okay. Roll. If you want to gain control of that guy, roll an 18 on a presence test.
A D18?
No, just 18. Exclamation point or space 18.
Your DR is 18. So roll a d20 plus your presence. If you get an 18, then you can have that zombie. Okay. These are literally statistically the same as your skeletons, but you have him. He is now friendly. I have no convenient way to show that.
Excellent, Lolo Lowing.
But now he sees outside, right?
Yeah.
Or do I see through him outside?
I don't think you see through their eyes.
But what does he see?
You don't know what he sees.
Yeah, you don't know.
But he knows.
He does.
He's kind of dumb though.
Can I ask him what he sees?
He doesn't have a tongue.
So I mean, you can ask, but you ain't getting an answer.
You could put that magic crystal skull on his head, but he'd only tell you what you already know.
Somewhere in this fucking list. There it is. You want an answer? Okay, hold on. I'll give you an answer. I haven't actually put them on the board because I was like, well, I don't want to prep too much because if they walk around the outside, the stuff's not supposed to be on the board yet.
Just walking around and trip on some bones. Like, what the hell is all this?
Oh, where's there it is. That's probably what you see out there.
Does he get a turn?
Sure.
Can I send him back to the ship to get our skeletons?
You want to send him up through the enemy skeletons to the ship?
Well, no, around, away from, without getting killed.
Okay, so he's going to go this way. He can probably go about, let's say he's really fast. He can go about that far. So in about 20 rounds, he can get to the road. And then from there, he can start his way to the ship.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm just picturing him getting to our skeletons and just like clacking their teeth at each other to communicate like insects.
They go,
No.
ack, 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 like the Martian.
No, he just waves the hand for them to follow.
No, they feel it in their bones. That's how they communicate.
Oh man.
God. All right.
No,
so
they actually speak ASL, American Skeleton Language.
I'm sure they
Then-
just doot aggressively at each other.
Yeah, duding. Or wouldn't it be Caribbean skeletal language?
CSL.
Yeah.
Mm. Anyway,
under
anyone
the
else?
sea.
That's it, right?
They play the xylophone for each other.
So these two definitely meet up. And they go this way. And she slams the door behind her.
When I saw it happen, right?
Yeah.
Did it look like she was going intentionally with him, or was
Yeah.
he like grabbing her and hoisting her over the shoulder type deal?
No, he like reaches out his skeleton hand and she like grabs it and she like she's giddy. She's like hops up on one foot and she leans in and gives him like a peck on the cheek and she flies out that doorway as fast as she can.
Okay. Fucking
Sounds like
golf
somebody
weddings.
fell in with a bad crowd.
He only likes one kind of boner.
Bad to the bone.
Yeah.
All right, that I think is our second round all finished up.
Okay, so I mean, this guy's gonna go this way, but everybody else is going this way. This guy's gonna blow a horn, and these guys are also gonna go this way. These guys are gonna go this way. Let's be honest, these guys are dead. Yeah. All the dudes you could. Oh, and these guys probably shot this guy. So let's roll to attack because I have no idea. So one hit. Do I have stats for that? And there's that typo I was embarrassed about. But it's yeah, but it's on like 14 of those guys, and I'm not fixing it. So
they all got the muskie.
The musky wusky.
Well, they're
so
shooting monkeys at him.
Yeah, so your crew, your skeleton scatters all over the ground, Hayes, but you don't actually know that.
How rude.
Well, I mean, these guys were, like there's a skeleton outside, and the skeletons were attacking, and then they saw the skeleton run by, and they shot it. Makes sense. So it's your initiative. This guy has moved to interpose himself. These guys are not paying attention to you, Under.
Yeah. So unfortunately, I have another game in 5 minutes.
Right.
So I think for me, I'm giving chase. I'm going through the window.
Oh, it's that time already.
Okay, you dive through the window.
Yeah. And I'm like, you said we can cross a room, so I'm going to cross a room to that door and open it.
Okay. All right. It bursts open. You see the girl's back. And I guess that's where we'll call it.
Okay.
Anybody else doing anything?
Not if that's where we're calling it.